So, when should you make a water leak claim? A lot of people make a mistake of as soon as they see water, they file the claim and make a claim. There's little known as to what exactly happened, how it happened, and what the damages are. So, we're going to go through and talk about some of those elements and when is the best time to file the claim when you have a water leak. So, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. Public adjusters, for those of you that don't know, we represent you, the homeowner. We represent you, the property owner, against your insurance company to help make sure that you guys get everything deserving in order to get the repairs done. So we are actually your guardian angel against the insurance company that doesn't want to pay you the entire value of your claim. So as I expressed in the opening, it's important that you get everything in a row. You want to make sure you get all your ducks in a row, so to speak. You want to make sure it's documented as far as what the day was, what time it was approximately. Photos, videos of the water damage, of your personal property, things of that nature for documentation purposes. So, step two before you call the insurance company is what we call the evaluation point. This is going to determine what is your claim? How big is your claim? What should you do with your claim? So, the plumber or leak detection company, if you don't know what the issue is, all right, these are going to be the people that you first and foremost want to contact. Plumber, more often than not, that will resolve it, but in some situations, a leak detection company comes into play. Now, if it's quite a bit of damage, for instance, if you have, let's say, your kitchen cabinets, it could just be one section where you have water damage from a water leak. But before you know it, that's going to spread. In Florida, we have a very high concentration of mold after water damage because of our subtropical environment. So mold is going to be everywhere, and you want to try and minimize that. That's where water mitigation comes in. They take the machines, they dry it out. They're going to do some demo, rip some things out, possibly floors, possibly cabinets, bathroom floors, bathroom vanities, baseboards, drywall, etc. And then once these two are either evaluating, diagnosing, or giving you a prognosis, in other words, what they need to do and how it's going to be handled, you're going to have a pretty good idea. And then you want to kind of see if you can, if there's any way to get an idea of the cost of repairs. And I'll tell you why that is something that will be helpful. Because, again, this is all about evaluating everything. This is part of the evaluation process. How did the leak happen? When did it happen? Right? So prematurely calling the insurance company is one of the biggest mistakes I see because people end up telling them things that they don't know or maybe telling them that there's not much damage or in this particular situation that there was a leak they didn't know about or that they have a long-term leak. These two things, these two elements, not really knowing how the leak happened, not knowing when it happened, didn't know about the leak, these are the things that's going to lead into a denial of your claim. So that's why it's important to know the facts of the leak before calling the insurance company to avoid a denial of your claim. Again, so many people rush off and prematurely call the insurance company without knowing what happened in a leak, where was the leak, how can it be fixed, is it fixable, is there other issues with plumbing system, with the area where it had a leak. And then maybe it's a leak you didn't know about. Maybe it's something that had been there for a while. So how are you going to handle that? Please like this video, share it, comment. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. So after this evaluation part that we just talked about, the two different slides, this is my personal belief on the tiers on whether it's worth filing a claim. If after your deductible, the damages are less than 5,000, so between 0 and 5,000 after your deductible. Now most water leak claims, you're either going to have 1,000 or 2,500. These are the most common. Every once in a while, I'll see a 500, rare, and just not too long ago, I saw 5,000. But these two are rare. Mostly, it's 1,000 or 2,500. I'm going to say 95% are in the 1,000, 2,500. So after that, I probably would advise that you don't file the claim. I myself wouldn't. Tier 2 is where it gets a little tricky. So I had somebody before that had about an $8,000 bathroom claim. Deductible was 1,000, and ultimately that means that the claim is worth about $7,000. 8 minus 1, 7. So I said, "Well, what's your financial condition?" And she's told me, "Mike, I don't have 7,000 to pay to have it repaired, so I need to file a claim." There it is. That's fine. So tier 2 is a gray area. Okay? It's going to be depending really on your financial situation and if you feel as if it's something you just don't want to come out of pocket for. So tier 2 is really after your deductible between 5 and 10,000. Now, anything over above 10,000, yes, automatically, no questions asked. Clear-cut case there. So when do you file a claim? Well, there's a couple instances when you can file a claim, but you don't want to rush because you don't want to get hung up on this and not knowing. Yeah, if it just happened, let's say you went to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, you come back to pick something up at home around noon, you see water all over. That just suddenly happened, so you're fine. But let's say one day you reach into the bottom kitchen cabinets and grab some, I don't know, Comet to clean the bathroom. You notice, wow, there's a wet stain back there and some mold growing. What the heck happened? Well, if it's something you didn't know about, it was unknown, you had no idea it was there. For something, or maybe something that's a long-term issue, right? You're not going to want to call the insurance company yet. This is when you get some help. It's when you get probably a public adjuster to help you. And then filing a claim obviously is going to depend on severity, is what we just talked about with my tiers, right? If it's bad, and you know it's bad, and listen, bad for some people is a different definition, right? But if you got multiple rooms involved, that's bad. Document the evidence. Call the plumber. Call the water mitigation people, then file the claim. Quick example. Let's say you had a bathroom, vanity, water line, or pipe broke. So you want to find out the damage or the cost to repair the plumbing. You have a plumber come in. Find out what he needs to do. And then there's going to be cost to build everything back. That is the specific damages that happen directly to the bathroom. So let's say it's a vanity, baseboard, a little bit of drywall, and wood floors. All right? Maybe that's about $7,000. Now then you have to determine if it's worth filing a claim. Now, can you file a claim first thing right away as soon as you discover the water damage? Yeah, you can. If you know it's real bad, if you know things just happen, yeah, you can go ahead and do it. And you still want to get the plumber, and you still want to get the water mitigation company, okay? While you simultaneously call the insurance company. Nothing wrong with that. All right. But if you're not sure about everything, if you didn't know about it, just notice something damage to your floors, damage to the kitchen cabinet, damage somewhere else or some other things from water, and you were not privy of it. And maybe there's mold, so maybe it looks like it's been there for a while. Number one, call somebody to help you. Call a public adjuster. And then number two, figure out as best you possibly can, put the puzzle together on what happened with the claim, and then you report it. So again, my name is Mike Keeler, licensed public adjuster here in Florida. If you have any questions, need help with the claim, that's how you can get a hold of me. My cell phone, email, and website. Thanks for watching this video.